What?
Oh my goodness, yeah, babe.
Well, everybody, what is up, and welcome back to another video. Today, we are back in No. Okay, apparently he has to drive in that direction. Well, everybody, today we will be hopping into a very special car that apparently I don't own. I figured I'd own an SLS by now, but... So today we are going to be obviously building an SLS, but I want to do things a little bit different today. I want to make it like almost like a what my car would be, my dream car type deal. Except that's kind of boring, so I think we might add a little bit of power. Obviously, if I had one, I wouldn't modify it. Like performance-wise, I mean it's an SLS. I've seen a 900 wheel horsepower SLS on the smoking tire, but most a supercar like this isn't really modified. Most of them are stock, but to make things interesting, we're gonna modify it. So first, I guess we're just gonna start off with a paint. I don't know, I kind of want to go with like a white on this thing. It's hard to resist dark colors. At Cars and Coffee, there's a final edition, SLS final edition, one of 250. It's like a nice red color. But I think we're gonna go for a semi-gloss white. See how that looks on this thing. Yeah, that looks alright. I'm not sure. We're just gonna throw that on though. And just like that, we have ourselves some carbon mirrors, carbon wing, and some tinted windows.
Yeah, but
So for this build, I think we're just gonna do like very basic rally suspension, some rod thingies, majees. Because street weight reduction doesn't really, I can't speak. Because street weight reduction doesn't really do anything, I think we're just gonna throw on sport. But taking out 600 pounds is pretty unrealistic, so let's just take out 3. We're gonna leave the stock clutch transmission, except we're gonna change the torque tube there, as well as the diff, because without the diff, I wouldn't get any skids on, and that would be really boring, so just the diff. And we're also leaving the stock tire compound. Although those Horizon editions do look alright. Because this thing has almost 600 horsepower, I think we're going to put, let's say 335s in the rear. That'll help it look better as well. That's interesting. I think we're going to go with some Rotiform BLQs. They look kind of strange on this car, but we're just going to throw them on there. Let's put some 20s in the front and some 21s in the rear. Get that nice offset. Although I'd love like a GT3 car in real life, it's pretty unrealistic, so we're going to leave that off, as well as this big wing, because it would look cool if it was like a Rocket Bunny style coming off the rear end of it. So obviously we can swap in the V10 and the V12 in this car, but we ain't doing that. Although it would be pretty nice to twin turbo it. Yeah. So the only things I have put power-wise are an air filter and flywheel, so we are sitting on a clean 580 naturally aspirated V12 powers. So that's all motor, no assistance, which is going to be difficult for me personally. I don't know about you guys, but it's very difficult for me to drift anything other than turb skis. We're gonna see how it goes though. So as you can see, stock transmission, and we're going to add some camber, toe, caster, reduced roll bar stiffness, reduced ride height, softer springs, softer rebound stiffness in the rear, softer rebound, higher brake pressure, lock diff, and apply. Now that this thing is done, it looks so sick. I mean, now just picture Jeremy Clarkson sitting out of that door with an AK. Alright, so it's in 5th gear, so we can't really hear it. But let's wait till we get on the road. And I just realized the volume's extremely low. Whoops. You know, I'm pretty stupid. I just thought about something. This is not the car with this is not the car with the V12. I am incredibly stupid. This car has a V8. Whoops. For some reason, I was getting it confused for something. I don't even know what it was, but this car has a dang V8. This thing looks so good. Oh my goodness. I kind of messed up the entry there, but let's see if we can get it around nice. Look at how much steering angle this thing has. It's absolutely ridiculous. Let's just take a look in photo mode quick. First of all, just look at this beauty, but like, oh, it just looks so good. Look at how much steering angle that is. Like, that is an insane amount. That'll be a pretty mean pick right there. Let's just see if we can get like a monster lap here. Uncut, all live. That was really bad. Not too bad there. I find it difficult to like keep and judge the angle I need to have in that straight. Where do I go? I don't know where to go. Traffic. See how clean that was? Bro, that's what's up. Shredding tires, bro. I'd actually say this thing is at the perfect power level right now. It's, once again, an NA V8, but it's just, it's not bad. This is kind of the problem with every drift build I do. I need more time to get the car's personality in check, and I need to learn how it learns, you know? Anyways, I'm 15 minutes into my recording session, so I think now's a good time to head back to the garage and just build it how it should be built, which is all-wheel drive 6.5 liter Lambo V12. Let's go. Okay, so I kind of want to see what this thing makes completely maxed out, so I think we're just gonna max it out. I mean, why not? Definitely need the transmission and clutch though. It's hard for me to drift with other people's gears. In this case, it was the factory gears. But we now have custom gearing.
Yeah, boy.
Race weight reduction, fuel system, ignition, exhaust, cams, valves, lock, pistons, turbos. That's so much money. Oh my goodness, that's... So, although the color looks very similar to what I was showing you in the shop, I've actually modified it so it's a little more... it's more white in black than it was. Anyways, this car is unfortunately quite heavy. With race weight reduction, it's still almost 3,000 pounds. A 6.5 liter V8. 950 horsepower. 720 foot-pounds of torque, all going straight to the rear wheels on those beautiful Horizon stretched tires. I got to admit, I think Mark Cuban would be pretty jealous of this ride. By the way, the wing, it's not a separate layer. Like, the mirrors are separate. On most cars, the wing is separate. On this, apparently, it's just built in to the top of the car. But why don't we have a quick listen? This thing is pretty insane. You know, this has gotta be one of my favorite cars of all time. It's just, I love the look. I know a lot of, it's like kind of a strange proportion of body to car. The really super long nose, it's kind of strange. No! It's kind of strange, but I like it. And also our tires now glitch heavy on that fender. And that is going to make me very salty. So to get the rain away, I think I'm just going to start this bucket list. Which also means you guys can try it if you want to. This car, obviously, the same tune and everything. Most of the time I don't upload the tunes, I try to, but a lot of the time it doesn't happen. I'll be sure to do that this time, but most of my drift builds, I do this bucket list, so you can just come through, search my gamer tag or friend me or whatever, and most likely you're going to see the bucket list. Most likely. So, most of my bucket list, once again, just set a route as close as you can, and then you go time of day. Weather clear, that's very important. Traffic off as well. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. The sun is rising on this beautiful day. This thing is so good looking. Oh ho ho. When this thing was on Top Gear, and this is one of Jeremy Clarkson's like favorite cars, he goes through so many pairs of tires, and that's the only problem he has with it. It's just so many tires. I cannot speak, but tires are an issue with Mr. Clarkson. I do want to also mention that these windows are completely pitch black. Like, that is not just your screen, that is a dark window. I can't even go at full lock with like no gas and there's wheel spin. That's kind of sad. But it does make it quite good at doing this stuff. I mean, okay, or not. I don't think that the track here is the proper place to test it. So let's just go somewhere else today. Let's go over here. That looks so good. Oh, the wing. Ooh, angle. Ooh. I see. I see you. I got you. Just like the Cooker Monster got cookers. And we have to try the one and only parking lot drift. Mustang ownership may be executed. Executed, get dead people. I'm funny. Oh, look at that nice drift. Didn't even break the fence. I'm a professional. This is a very long car as well. That must be mentioned here. It's a ginormous vehicle.
Yup, oh yes, oh.
Okay, we're gonna do a quick science experiment. We're just gonna shift at redline. Okay. The sound. I mean, all you could hear was me jumping buildings and whatnot, but it sounds so good. I love it. Well, everybody, I do truly hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe you want to see the what? Maybe you want to hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new or whatever. Generic extra here. Outro, excuse me. Anyways, I do hope you truly enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. So there's a comment asking about Forza Horizon 2, and I just want to let you know that's kind of a temporary thing. I do love Forza Horizon 2. I want to play it some, so I'm going to upload videos probably like once every couple weeks on that, just because all of the DLCs are out. You have to understand that there are many cars in there that aren't in here that I want to play. I want to get the old mechanic, so that'll be coming to you if you want it.